Warrior Line, Soul Tribe, Assembly's live, so come subscribe. Your soul's in trial, or simply type Soul Medicine and gets free vibe. The Warrior Line, Soul Tribe, Assembly's live, it's friendly vibe. Soul Medicine will give you life. You're a warrior, let's get this right. Warrior Line, Soul Tribe, Assembly's live, so come subscribe. Your soul's in trial, or simply type.
Please like and subscribe to the channel, Warrior Line Podcast. Please like and subscribe to also not only the channel, but the YouTube shorts. And so you can always get the information that you need. And also you'll get the post, when they post, you'll get them on your feed if you like and subscribe. And so we're going to have also the long form video, and we also have the shorts video. So please like and subscribe to the Warrior Line Podcast YouTube video. And also please share it with your friends. Share with anyone you think that might need information, or you might need to learn some from this information, because we're going to talk about a lot of things that people don't talk about during every day. Subscribe, your soul's in trial, or simply type Soul Medicine and gets free vibe. The Warrior Line, Soul Tribe, Assembly's vibe, it's friendly vibe. Soul Medicine will give. This man on TV, Jennifer, looked through a TV screen and said this woman hates somebody. Mm-hmm. How do you do that? How do you say, look what it did, Venus and Serena? Mm-hmm. How do you look through a TV screen and say somebody got hate in the heart? I mean, really? Mm-hmm. You can meet an individual, don't know if they have hate, but you can look through a TV screen and say if somebody hates another person, I've seen her. What are you talking about? That don't make sense. But hey, it was done to a black woman. So guess what? It's okay. It's okay to psychoanalyze a black woman through a TV screen. And so when you look at Kamala Harris, as a black woman, she would have changed the universe. Mm-hmm. And white supremacy said no. Mm-hmm. White supremacy, mm-hmm. we will let this crass, no good person back in. If it destroys the country, then to put this black woman up there, not going to do it.
Trump is so intimidated by First Lady Michelle Obama. He had to cover her picture in the White House with that ugly picture of his fat face covered in a flag. Did you see that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is who they are, right?
Of course.
They're so intimidated that they have to erase our presence. They have to erase our existence. They have to center themselves on our timelines, to center their own voices for ideas, thoughts, and concepts that they didn't come up with on their own. They steal our words and redefine them, and then swear they're allies when what they're doing is right out of the handbook of white supremacy. They pretend that the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors didn't build this country. They pretend that Black people didn't exist in the military. So what are we talking about? Black people didn't have access to the GI Bill. They pretend that racism was so long ago, yet little Ruby Bridges is still alive. They want to pretend that racism doesn't exist. It's all in our minds. We're the ones who are holding on to racism, yet the exit polling percentages from this last election tell us a very different story. We are shamed for running identity politics when it has to do with Black people. But when it's white supremacy, it's not identity politics. It's your way to win the White House. Yep. The current occupant of the White House is the literal poster child for racism and white supremacy. And yet you'll have white people say, without any clue that they're kidding, he's not a racist. Okay, well, that very sentence in and of itself is a white supremacist tool.
Exactly.
You are denying what I'm seeing, feeling, and hearing because it doesn't fit your criteria. And your criteria is no criteria. Anytime a person says that's racist, white supremacists have to flood their post with, that's not racist, that's not what he meant. How do you know what he meant? Are you any more skilled than I am?
Right.
But because they're white, they're instantly smarter
Of course, yeah.
than, say, someone like me.
Right.
And my lived experience is something that they can challenge because why? I mean, you went off on this on your own, which I really appreciate, but I'm glad you understood it for what I was saying, because a couple of people did the same.
Warrior line, soul tribe, assemblies live, so come subscribe. Your soul's in trial, it's simply time. Your soul medicine, it gets revived. The warrior line, soul tribe, assemblies live, it's friendly vibes. Your soul medicine will give you life. You're a warrior, let's get this.